So now we know how to add our symbol, how to set up our level, and how to do the graphic setting. The next step is how to change the name of our level. If I want to have a different name, for example, I don't want to work with the level 1, 2, and so on. I want to, for example, write a specific name such as bathroom, or I want to write it, for example, from first floor, a second floor, and so on, or starting from ground floor. By clicking on your level will be blue, and you are going to have three different options to change your name. The first one is in your properties, identity, data, name. You are just going to click once and you are going to write your own name. For example, level 1 change to level 01. Just click OK and you will see your level change. The second option is to clicking here level 01, level 001, and you click on your space, it's going to be changed. And the third option is going to, for example, floor plan, because in floor plan we are going to have our own level. We are going to right click and we are going to choose rename, and you can change it from here 301. Click enter and it's going to be changed. So this is the way we can change the name of our own level. The next step is how to draft our own level. That's a very important note. For drafting your own level, let me click on Ctrl Z. For drafting your own level, we are going to have several options, and we are going to have a smart options such as calculation, and easy option, fast option, and even lazy option. So we are going to look at them. For creating a level, the original way is to go into architecture tab, choosing a level, and your level modifier and setting will show up. Then you are going to have different setting which is important, such as make plan view, this box, offset, and draw options, line and pick line. So here we need to pay attention because it's a very important note. As a default, make plan view is marked, which is good, and we are going to have this option just in the original way of creation for our level. So make plan view is on. Here in the next box we are going to have the plan view types. By clicking on that, Revit will offer us whatever it is in the software. For example, we are going to have ceiling plan, which we can create our ceiling for our project. We are going to have a different level for our floor plan. We are going to have a structural plan. For example, if you would like to draft your wall, you need to go to the floor plan. If you want to draft your ceiling, you need to go to the ceiling plan, and you can choose it from here. As you see, ceiling plans, floor plans, but as a default we don't have any structural plans because these two level as a default it didn't include structural plans. And I will tell you how to, for example, add it also to the structural plans, so that category also can come here. And also floor plans. As I said, for example, for creating your walls, you need to go to the floor plans most of the time. For creating your structural columns, your structural floors, you usually need to go to the structural plans. And for creating your ceiling, you need to go to the ceiling plans by choosing it from your project browser. As a default, Revit is going to offer you all of them chosen. But for example, right now I would like to create, for example, free level for my structural plans, and after that I'm going to create free level for my floor plans. Later on, for example, we are going to work on a different level, creating our columns, our beams in a structural plans, because it's the right way to create our project, to make our project and for example, for drafting our walls, window, we need to go to the floor plan. So it is better it will be separated, because for example, your structural floors supposed to be under the floor architecture floor. So we are going to have a different dimension and location for our level. It is much more easier to set up our setting from the base. So we are not going to use any offset option later, and we are going to face problem, because I see some people, for example, they don't create it separately, and they are just going to create floor plan. Later on, if they want, for example, to draft their beam, they just go to the floor plan, they draft it there. And for example, if they are going to draft their architecture, for example, a floor, they just go to the floor plan, they draft their architecture floor there, they are going to draft their structural floor there, and it's a wrong way, because if you are going to draft two different floor in one category like floor plan, your structure floor is going to be on 0 level as an example, and your architecture floor as a default is going to be on a 0 level. So these two options is going to cover each other, and it's not right, even though the Revit is going to tell you that's wrong by opening the warning window. So this type of people, they are going later to the properties, and they give an offset to their architecture floor. For example, if their structure floor is 20 centimeter, they go choose their architecture floor, they give an offset, top offset for 20 centimeter. And this setting, for example, this operation is fine just for one option, for one category or family. But as we are moving forward in our project, we are going to have a very serious problem, such as you are going to create window, the base is with a 0 offset. But when you have your architecture floor with the offset of 20 on top of your structure floor, your window is going to just read automatically the base location as a 0. For example, your door is going to see the base location as a 0. And after that, it's going, for example, the half of the door is going to be under your architecture floor. For fixing that, you need to go to the offset, click on offset, add 20 centimeter, so that your door can come up and start from your architecture floor. This is a very important note, because it's not just going to be about your doors, windows, columns. It's going to be about everything which you are going to create, such as landscape, tree, or any types of furniture, and a staircase, and so on. So it is much more easier to set up your project, your levels as a pro. For now, we are going to create free level as an example for our structure plan. So first of all, we are going to have two level in our default, and I'm going to create one more by choosing a structural plan. By clicking OK, the next step is to choose how to create our own level. For example, we can use offset. We can, for example, use guiding line, and we need to choose our drawing option. For example, the first one is line. We can use guiding line by just going one of the, for example, end point, and move our mouse to up. We will see the dimensions will show up. Autodesk Revit is not like Archicad. Archicad, if you want, for example, to add a value right now, you need to click D and add your value. But in Autodesk Revit, you just need to enter your dimension and your number. For example, I'm going to click 5 and enter. After clicking enter, your point is going to be located at 5 meter. It's a very, very important and helpful note which we are going to use it so many times in our project in a daily basis. So by using a guideline, we are going to have 5 meter on top of our level, and then we can draft our level with the line option until here. This is one of the way to draft your level. The second way is to choosing offset. You already know your level, for example 3, your level 4 for instance, supposed to be 4 meter above your level 3. So we are just going here, add value of 4 meter, and then we are going to create it by drawing option, because we are in a line, so we need to draw it. We are going to draw on our level 3, and automatically Revit going to create the offset of 4 meter from that. Just we are going to create it like this. The next option is to use add peak line. The peak line is one of the important order in Revit, and it's a very useful order to create a level. You need to again add your value in offset, such as for example 3 meter, and then you are going to click on your previous level. It also depends which way you are going to, for example, choose. If you are moving your mouse scroll on top of the line, it's going to create it for the upper level. If you want to offset it for down, 3 meter down, you just move your scroll mouse from under the line and it's going to create it here, and you can see the preview with hash line. Then we are going to create our new above our previous level just by clicking one time. So in this case, we are going to have our new level by using the offset option. For example, we are going to have 3 more level by using the offset. We are just going to click and click. The other option for drafting our own level is using copy paste. It's a very basic order which you can find it in most of the softwares for using the copy paste option. The shortcut is CO. By clicking CO on your keyboard, you can access to the copy modify, or going to the modify and choose the copy here. Usually I'm going to choose my level, and after that pressing CO. Then the copy setting will be open. So here we are going to have different options for our copy modify, such as constraint, which for example give you the opportunity to copy vertical and horizontal, not with any different angle, by choosing this constraint. The other one is multiple. If it's unmarked, you can just copy paste it for one time, then you need to run your modify again. But by clicking on multiple, the Revit is going to offer you to copy paste it for several times as your wish. For example, we are going to add it here, or right now we can add value even to, just for example, by moving your level, you can add 2 meter, click enter. You will see your level is created. For example, 5 meter, enter. Even though you can create it under your level 2 by just coming down, add value 2 meter and OK. By going up, again add value and enter. So this is one of the way for creating level. The other way is to create it with array option. In modifier, you can find your array option here, and the shortcut is AR. You are going to choose your level or any object which you want to benefit from array modify and click AR. Then the setting will comes up. The next step is to choose what type of array would you like to do? Would you like to choose your last level and then enter the number? So we are going to calculate between these dimension how many level you are going to have. For example, for using this operation with the last, we need to go here, choose mark the last, and then we are going to move our level here and click enter. Then the modifier, array modifier, is going to tell us how many level would you like to have between these two level which you already created. We are going to tell the Revit, create for me 5 level. So Revit is going to create 5 levels for you, and they are going to be in a group. You need to, for example, if you want to access them, you can go ungroup all of them. So each of them is separate now. This array option with the last, it's a very useful operation sometimes. For example, we are going to use it again. We are going to, for example, to create a skyscraper, and in our skyscraper we are going to have 20 level, and we already know what is the last level situation, where is it supposed to be. As an instant, we are going to use the last, we mark it, and we are going to use the array operation, and we know, for example, maybe our a skyscraper or our building supposed to be 25 meter above or 27. By clicking 27 value, we are going to create our own level, and we know already in our building we are going to have 7 level. By clicking on 7, Revit is going to offer you these levels, and then you need to go again and ungroup it, or even you can just keep it as a group. But we also have the other option. By choosing our own level, ungroup it, and then going to the array option, choose the second. By choosing the second, you are going to tell the Revit, my second level will be 3 meter above, enter. And after that, Revit will ask you how many levels would you like to have by 3 meter dimension or between them. We are going to tell Revit, create for me 5 level, and each level will be 3 meter from each other. So this one and this one is 3 meter, this one and this one is 3 meter. So we created 5 level, and each of them is going up by 3 meter. These two option is very useful in array, and also copy paste option. Sorry, but for using these two option, the modifier, as you see, we created these levels by copy and array, but you are going to see the difference. One of the difference is when you are creating your level from your level panel, by going to choose it from architecture tab, level, or the shortcut is double L. By clicking double L, here if you are drafting your level with from the level panel, you will see make plan, which we already checked the setting is on. We mark it and we choose for example in which category this level should be. But when you are going to copy paste it, you are just using copy paste option or array option as a drafting method, not going to create a smart level. How we can fix it? For fixing this situation, you need to go to the view tab and choose plan view. By choosing a plan view, you are going to have your structure plan, your ceiling plan, and your floor plan, which we already know where we have it. We are going to have it in our project browser, and we already see them in our level setting here. So this free is also located in view plan view, which the main setting is here. We are going to open it for for example, and we are going to choose floor plan. By choosing, for example, floor plan, Revit is going to tell you you have your level 1, level 2 in your floor plans, but we cannot find the rest of the level from level 3 to level 25. How would you like to use it if you don't have it? So Revit is going to offer you, let me make them valuable for you, readable for you in our software. We are going to click on each level we would like to work with. For example, from level 3 to level 25, we are going, for example, to make all of them or half of them valuable by choosing them, and then click OK. Then our window will be open in the last level, which Revit valued them as a floor plans. We can go to the elevation and we are going to see from level 3 to level 15 is blue, and after that from level 17 we don't have it again and again, it's black because we didn't choose all of our level. Because I want to show you something else. By clicking your level, by going to the plan view in view tab, for example, we are going to tell Revit, give the level 23 to 25 to my structure plan. I would like to draft my structure in this free level. So we are going to choose a structure plan, and then we are going to choose it from here, level 23 to 25. Click OK. You will see your structure plan category created here because we didn't have any structural level before. By opening that, we are going to see level 23 to 25. Also, we had this level because for our drafting from level panel, we already choose it for a structure plan. So here we choose those level for our structure plans, and we can do this operation again for our ceiling plans by going to the plan view, choose the ceiling plan and give the level which we want. So in this way we can make our level valuable, because here as you see level 18 is black. We don't have level 18 in any category, not even in a floor plan or even a structure plan. So you need to valuable your level. Even if you want, for example, our level 1 is valued in ceiling plans and floor plans, but it's not in a structure plans as you see, and even level 2. Why? Because these two level is a default level in a Revit program, and as a default Revit is not valued these two level as a structure plans. For fixing this situation, as we practice, we will go to the view plan, choose our structure plan, add level 1 and level 2, then OK. So as you see, level 1 to add it to the structure plans. In the next video, we are going to talk about the staircase calculation for creating our level, and also we are going to troubleshooting one problem by using a coding system to rename our own level.